special series, Business on My Plate. Restaurateurs in India aren't just content with one successful outlet anymore, but expanding the business is not always a piece of cake. While there is an easier option, it involves a certain amount of compromise. Take a look at the special report.
The first challenge for every restaurateur is to create the perfect menu. He has to then marry the food with the perfect ambience, space, lighting, acoustics and service. And when he finally has a regular drove of happy customers, he needs to find a way to successfully replicate his perfect restaurant and expand.
To expand to other cities, we've had to deal with challenges in terms of location identification, in terms of dealing with regulatory environment. From an execution standpoint, yes, attracting local talent, and us from a supply chain standpoint, making sure that we deliver consistent quality.
The biggest challenge food entrepreneurs face during expansion is to maintain the quality of their food and their signature flavors. So there's now a tug of war. While chefs are finding it hard to let go of any control over the kitchen, investors and managers are pushing for the relatively less perfect but more successful franchise system.
While that is relatively easier from a quick growth expansion standpoint, it has its own challenges in terms of being able to sustain product quality, service quality, training of the franchisees, control over the franchisees.
Despite these challenges, about 50% of the top brands in the food segment have opted to expand via the franchising route. It has worked very well for brands like Kati Zone, which operates 2/3 of its 30 stores on the franchise model and plans to expand even further using this format.
The new store can be launched in less than a month. My supply chain is already in place there. So, it is not difficult to foresee, for example, growing from 30 stores now to, let's say, something like 100 stores in maybe next 18 months.
In comparison, a fine dining restaurant takes nearly a year to understand the local palate and open a new branch, and nearly 2 years for the new outlet to break even. But if you want to expand your food business quickly via the franchising format, you will be forced to find a compromise between perfection and cost efficiency. Shalini Sen, ETNOW, Mumbai.